everybody, this is Erica Slayton and I'm a mortgage lender, but today I'm coming to you with something a little different, and this is my Wednesday series, kind of to help just put you in a better state of mind, make you feel better, and live your life of your dreams. So today I'm going to be talking about positive affirmations. And as I mentioned last week on the vision board, that's part of your vision board planning and making it a reality for yourself is positive affirmations. So if you think it's a waste of time, then you're already actually using affirmations right now, which is not a positive affirmation, obviously, but you are using an affirmation of sorts. So I think that's really important for you to know. The mind is a very powerful place, and thoughts have a lot more power than you know. And that's why in the last video I said thoughts are things. And if you watch any other type of videos such as mine, you're going to hear that resonate constantly through those videos. In rare moments, we actually do see positive affirmations in our daily lives, talking to ourselves, so to speak, and not in the bad way. But it could be something like, I achieved my goal. I helped this client buy a house. Yay, I did a great job. Those are positive affirmations, and we tell those to ourselves constantly throughout every single day. I'm proud of the job I did. Hey, look, I am actually really good at math. That was my 8-year-old told me that last night. Unfortunately, though, those moments are the exception, because we tend to have a lot more negative thoughts throughout our day than we do positive thoughts. And so what's normally running through your head, it's really important for you to have awareness of what's going through your head any given day, and make sure that you understand, is this something that's a positive or a negative for yourself? The little voice can be very critical of ourselves that's in our head, of course. And we are the most critical of ourselves. You hear that said all the time. From things that are like, I'm not good enough, I'm a loser. Those are things that we obviously are constantly telling ourselves. And sometimes they're limiting beliefs that have come from our childhood. So you obviously have to figure out a way to get around those and work through those so that they become a positive for yourself, and that you're not a loser and whatnot. Sometimes even when we have succeeded at something in our lives, we can still doubt ourselves and not give ourselves credit where credit is due. So I think that, you definitely have to keep that in mind again, and that just comes down to awareness. So even worse is that a lot of those negative thoughts aren't even true about ourselves. And so what you're doing is you're constantly beating yourself down and beating yourself up, right? So again, there are things from our childhood. It could be from criticism from something that happened at work. It could have been a coworker, a teacher, and I'm not knocking teachers because I had some fantastic teachers, but sometimes teachers can say things to us that they don't intend, right? Parents can say something to us that they don't intend. A coworker could say something that they didn't intend to be taken in a negative way, but you took it that way. And so obviously that then becomes your belief system and what you think of yourself. So positive affirmations are a way to change that false belief system that you have either done to yourself or created for yourself, or had someone else say something to you when you were younger, or even as recent as yesterday or this morning. So don't obviously get into a screaming match with yourself. Don't deny that those negative thoughts sometimes do exist. But what you want to do is just raise your awareness, challenge yourself, question yourself, come up with those positive affirmations for yourself so that you can negate those things and know what are good about yourself and things that you're doing right in your life. And make sure that hey, this garbage isn't even true, what I'm saying to myself right now. So they can help you stop being so judgmental of yourself. And what's really awesome is the Mayo Clinic has even done studies and recommends positive affirmations as a method of reducing stress and improving your health. There's a lot of other things obviously that we can do, but that's one of the ways that we can do it. What's really interesting is that I've seen people actually have their positive affirmations written on their mirror. I've seen them on their rear view mirror. I've seen them on their steering wheel. I actually was in a parking lot a couple weeks ago, and I saw a lady that had a little sticky note on her steering wheel, and I thought, good for you, that's awesome. All of her positive affirmations were right in front of her face. When she comes to a stoplight, there they are. So that's pretty cool. But it's one of those things that you could do on your screensaver at work, you could do on your cell phone, on your notepad, and then once you get into the rhythm of them, you want to make sure that you keep saying them over and over again to yourself. My suggestion and everything that I've read is to say them to myself at least 10 times a day. that one positive affirmation at least 10 times a day. And then you're going to start to squash those limiting beliefs and those negative thoughts in your head. So if we choose to focus on the positive rather than the negative, then we're leaving a window open. And that's a great window to have open. It's like a fresh breeze coming into your home or office, right? We're allowing ourselves that we may not necessarily know the answers yet, but they'll come to us in time. And maybe even we can come up with possibilities with those that we work with or those that we love or our support structure and our friends and family. You obviously want to let your walls of resistance down in this regard, and eventually that solution will come to you. So, of course, you're not going to be surprised because you expected that solution to come to you, right? So I've got some example positive affirmations, things like, in this moment, I feel alive. I am worthy of everything that life has to offer and the best of life, what it has to offer. I release any resistance that I have and I'm feeling great. I am open to new and exciting possibilities. I am prosperous. I am successful. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm caring. I'm giving. All those wonderful things that you can say to yourself. And then because you're constantly saying them to yourselves, then you're going to become what you say, because thoughts are things. So I hope that this has given you some insight. And I just wanted to share with you a Ralph Emerson quote that when I read it, I thought that's a really good one. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. So don't stand in your own sunshine. Get out there in it. Make it a great day.